I'm Steve from Lighthanded, and please lend me your ears today as I talk about how we're solving for the most common cause of early childhood hearing loss, which is chronic fluid buildup in the middle ear. So there we go. Okay, so challenge right now is we don't have the right tools for screening. And this means that there's 9 million children that are affected each year. A large portion of those are not caught and therefore not treated. Doctors are only 50% accurate. Parents are even worse. And if patients are not caught, they're not treated. When they're not treated, they fall behind in speech, language, and learning. And can have long-term issues like long-term hearing loss, long-term anxiety, and depressive disorders. This is all as patients are learning how to speak and learn and listen during developmentally critical time periods. Can cause significant issues if they can't hear their parents, their peers, everyone around them. So what do? We made our patented technology significantly increases that diagnostic accuracy by making a very clear indication of fluid buildup. Actually, I left my device over there, but basically shine a low power laser in the middle ear. We're using a laser scattering approach to show that there's fluid or no fluid. If there's no scattering, there's no fluid. So basically, working in the same form factor as a standard white light otoscope works the same. So your doctor uses to look inside your ear. Press a button, low power laser turns on, white light turns off. Enables that quick, easy indication. So, like I said, works the same as that standard white light otoscope, but we significantly improve accuracy at a very similar price point, very similar workflow. Compared to specialty solutions, we come out with a similar accuracy, but without changing that workflow. And the workflow is critical because doctors have 10 minutes, if that, to examine patients from head to toe. So in order to keep their patient flow going, they need to be able to do this very quickly. And more so, especially in primary care, they can't afford solutions that cost an ear and a leg. So we've been talking with numerous potential strategic partners and around distribution agreements and white labels. And these partners will likely become our potential acquisition list in the long run as well. We have a large introductory market. 1.7 million otoscopes are sold into professional settings per year. And we also have a roadmap that enables us to get into recurring revenue through diagnostics on board, as well as through consumer telehealth. We have a team that is poised to get us to market. I have experience in new product development, in bringing new products to market. Brecken has experience in clinical studies and research. Matt, who's in the corner over there, has experience in manufacturing quality and leading these engineering teams. So I also want to point out our team of consultants and advisors that have been helping us along the way, including Jack here, who has 4 decades of experience in selling into doctors' offices. So we've gone through multiple meetings with the FDA. We've gone through multiple design iterations to get to a production intent unit, as you can see here. We're currently starting verification validation testing, including a pivotal study at the Cleveland Clinic. And we're working on those early partnerships in advance of FDA submission on the first half of next year. That'll enable us to get onto the market at the end of the year and start selling. So we have current funding from NIH, SBIR, from JumpStart, from a number of pediatric device consortia, as well as a few pitch competitions, and innovation fund as well, that will enable us to get to that FDA submission. But now we're raising a seed round to get us into manufacturing, to be able to make our first inventory, to do a clinical effectiveness pilot study as well as getting into first sales, so sales pilots at the medical institutions. We just raised our first dollars in the door on this round, and we're looking to pull this round, finish this round out relatively quickly. So please join us in making sure that millions of kids get the treatment that they need. And if anyone has any questions, I'm all yours.
Okay, Steve. Questions?
Hi, so I have no doubt that, the pediatricians or doctors are only 50% accurate in terms of identifying it using the white light, the otoscope. But in talking to an individual doctor, do you ever get yeah, but that's not the other guy, or the other doctor across the hall, I can tell.
Yep.
And how do you overcome that?
Yeah, frankly, yes, we get that sometimes, typically from doctors that are getting closer to retirement. Ones that are earlier in their clinical practice generally understand the problem that they have, looking for a solution. When we're talking with doctors that are closer to retirement, then we generally start talking about mid-level practitioners and how NPs and PAs have been taking over a lot of the primary care components for patients, and then they will very much agree with us that yes, this is a big problem.
Thank you. One more question? Yeah, James Clean, case question. I'm wondering why this could be marketed to parents. They're the ones that seem to need more of a boost than the physician.
Yes, that's on our roadmap. We're going after providers first, largely because of regulatory reasons. We need to get the core technology through the FDA first, and then we'll go after other implementations of that, including kind of that consumer telemedicine piece, as well as adding in that AI layer to then enable some diagnosis on board.
Thank you. One more round of applause for Steve, everybody.